Have you ever had an idea to create something new in your business or to create a new business, but you can't quite see how to bring it all together? Maybe you thought about creating a course or a challenge or a new group program, but you're worried about putting in all the effort without any reward. This episode is for you. Hello and welcome to Becoming Burnout Proof, the podcast designed to help women entrepreneurs like you simplify your businesses and manage your stress so you can increase your income and your impact without burning out. I'm your host, Meg Bingham. I'm a marketing strategist and certified stress management coach. And today we are going to talk about how to validate a new offer idea. When I use the term offer for service providers like coaches, VAs, whatever it is that you do, it's just how you package your services, okay? As a marketing funnel strategist, I've seen it happen time and time again where an expert sees a need and goes all in on creating a course. They spend weeks or months writing the content, countless hours recording and editing and re-recording. They invest in a course platform and build it all out with no solid plan for how to actually sell it or make sure that it is profitable. There's been this idea circulating in the online space probably since forever that if you build it, they will come. But that's just not true. Maybe once upon a time when info products were new, maybe once upon a time you could just throw up some ads to a landing page and make sales. But that's just not the case for most of us anymore. The online marketing world has changed drastically over the last few years, and it's continuing to shift constantly. Things that were working a couple of years ago just aren't as effective anymore, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just a chance to innovate. I like to say if you build it, then it's done, as in done is better than perfect. That being said, I usually do not recommend building out an entire program from the get-go. The first time I created a course, for example, I had this crazy, surreal moment where I thought, if I can do this, literally anyone can, which that's a good thing and a bad thing, right? But the difference between creating just any old offer and creating an impactful one, having a solid strategy behind it makes all the difference. Today, we're going to chat about strategies for validating your new idea and pre-selling a new offer. So, one, you are getting paid to create the thing. And two, you know for certain that you are creating an offer that is in high demand, is profitable, and provides true and targeted solution for your clients. We're going to take a little pit stop here to chat about the value ladder. Now, I'm not going to go deep in this episode, but there is a complete training on the value ladder inside the Work-Life Harmony Club, which you'll get access to when you sign up for the free trial. If you want to take a look at that, do the deep dive training on creating a strategic value ladder, head over to the worklifeharmonyclub.com and sign up for your free trial. All right, the value ladder, sometimes I refer to it as your offer suite, is a strategic set of offers designed to guide potential clients along the customer journey. Those are the steps that they take from having no idea who you are to becoming a loyal client who will not only sign up for your offers, but recommend you to their friends as well. When you're creating something new in your business, it can be helpful to have a value ladder as a visual representation of the customer journey. It helps you to figure out which container to use, whether you do a workshop, a group program, an evergreen course, a VIP day, one-to-one program, whatever it is, as well as how to price, package, and position your new offer to your audience. Value ladder aside, let's continue in this episode assuming you have an idea of something that you want to create. You just need to make sure it's a good idea before you go all in. So you're starting with this idea. An idea is a beautiful, powerful thing, and I'm so excited for you. A couple of things to keep in mind as you start this process. We are going for an MVP, minimum viable product. Keep in mind that the first version of whatever you create is not going to be the final version. Keeping a new offer simple in the beginning allows you to make tweaks and improve over time based on the targeted feedback you're going to receive from your beta testers. Perfection isn't the goal really ever, but especially when you're trying to get something new out into the world. Lean into the excitement and uncertainty that's going on in your brain right now. Recognize that creating a new offer in the beginning is not necessarily about creating fast income, but collecting data. It's totally a learning process, okay? The first step I'd take in creating a new offer is to identify the problem you are solving. In order to do this, you should hopefully know your human pretty well. Your ideal client avatar, your dream client, whatever you call that person, I like to call it your human, you should know them pretty well. Sometimes we approach offer creation sort of backwards, thinking, I'm going to host a workshop to teach ... We know whatever it is we want to teach will solve a problem for our people, but we may not be matching their level of awareness or using the same language they are using to define their problems. Make sure that you don't create an offer based on what you want your people to know. Ensure that you are clearly defining a solution to a high priority problem. This will make validating and selling your offer so much easier. If you don't know your human very well, talk to some people, ask questions about their challenges to gain clarity, and make sure you know exactly who you are aiming to serve. All right, chances are if you have an offer idea, you've probably considered different types of containers that I mentioned earlier. If you're shifting from a one-to-one service and creating a one-to-many offer, container options might look like group coaching programs, a workshop, course, challenge, or a membership. If you're looking to create a more evergreen stream of income, meaning you set it up, you automate it, and it runs without you being present, or if you're wanting to grow your audience with ads, right? A course or a membership might be the way to go for you. And if you're looking to create a high ticket, high touch program, that container is going to look vastly different as well in terms of what it requires from you on the marketing side, on the onboarding side, and in actually showing up and delivering whatever the program is, right? As I'm recording this, I'm thinking maybe it would be helpful to do a deep dive into each type of container, so I'm taking notes for a future episode. As for today, once you have your offer idea and a container in mind, even though, keep in mind, nothing is ever set in stone, you can always shift and change as you go, start talking about your offer idea. I like to set up a wait list to gauge interest and collect warm leads. Utilize your network and your existing audience to start connecting with potential beta participants. You decide if you want to offer a discount or offer something for free. 9 times out of 10, I prefer offering a paid beta program because, in my experience, when someone has invested money, they are more likely to invest their time, energy, and effort as well. When we are choosing beta participants to help validate our new offers, we want to make sure we are choosing people that are committed to showing up and doing the work and providing feedback. So you've clearly defined your problem your offer is going to solve. You've created a wait list. You're connecting with potential beta testers. What's next? Let's look at 3 popular containers and some ideas of how to bring this all to fruition, okay? So workshops are one type of container, and they're a great way to bring people into your world and to help them solve a problem fairly quickly. I run workshops often because I love that they don't take a lot of work up front, and recordings can be repurposed into evergreen offers later on if you decide to do that. Workshops can be free or paid depending on your goals and where it sits on your value ladder. Group programs are another impactful offer container. When you're creating a new group program or even a course, start from the end result and work backwards. What is the transformation you are helping your clients achieve? And work backwards from that. If you're creating a program that lasts over several weeks or months, what length of time will help your clients achieve the results you're aiming for without it dragging on and on and on? Choose beta participants carefully, especially if an element of community and connection is important to you. Make sure that your beta group members, again, are committed to showing up and taking action, as well as providing feedback when you ask for it. And even if you don't ask for it, right? You want people that will speak their mind and share their experience with you. Create a general outline of the program. If you're doing it week by week, definitely plan out each week, but give yourself the flexibility to respond to feedback and ensure that what you're teaching is aligned with the needs of your audience. Honest feedback from ideal clients is a valuable asset in any stage of business. Now, courses. If you're planning to create a course, I usually recommend running it like a challenge or a group program for the first round. Create around 20% of the course content on the front end, sell to a few beta testers, and continue to build out the program as you go. I usually recommend delivering it live if you have the capacity to do so. Once you've worked out the bugs, identified gaps, and collected feedback, use that to tweak your course content. Then you can either use recordings from the live round or record higher quality course content to shift it to evergreen. In any one of these containers, social proof is key. Any one of these routes you take, be sure to collect testimonials from your workshop or beta participants so that you not only have your offer validated, your idea is validated, right? But it gives you amazing marketing material for the future. So all of that being said, all of the things I just told you, the truth is you can create anything you want whenever you want to, okay? The tips I've shared with you are generally best practices based on my training and in my experience working with clients all over the world the past 6 years. However, I'm a big believer in try it out and see what happens. There are a lot of shoulds being thrown around when it comes to building a business, and although success definitely leaves clues, if some aspect of what I've shared today has you feeling stuck, don't listen to it. You don't have to. You're the business owner and you get to decide. Create what you want to create. You have gifts and talents that make the world a better place, so go out and share them, okay? I hope if you've been sitting on an idea for a while, this episode will help give you that little nudge to move forward. Thanks so much for joining me here today. I know your time is valuable, and I'm so honored that you choose to spend some of it with me. As always, I'd love to see you inside the Work Life Harmony Club because growing your online business does not have to be lonely. Inside, you'll have access to marketing courses, co working sessions, accountability pods, and expert support in creating a simple and aligned growth plan for your business. I'll see you on the inside.